You cannot come to Jamaica and tell black Jamaicans that we are not Africans. No, I don't see your point.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, there is this Chinese Jamaican who has been trending. The video she made about Jamaica, it is like 2 or a year ago, but recently it has been trending and a lot of people have been reacting about it. I reacted it. The Chinese Jamaican lady was saying that those Jamaicans who are not in Jamaica, they should not be called Jamaicans, but this Jamaican lady is in Canada and has something to tell her. Let's hear and then we will come back again and talk about it.
Ministry of Education, I have a bone to pick with you. Why are so many Jamaicans ignorant of their own history? Why so much dunce people in my comment section? Oh my God, people, stop it. The Jamaican accent is not an African dialect. The Jamaican accent, like everything associated with modern Jamaican heritage, is in fact the byproduct of the cultural melting pot that our motto embraces. In fact, in terms of cadence, it's most similar to an Irish accent.
I've been shook enough now, to be honest, since the racing. A bit tired now and the legs are like jelly, but yeah, I suppose we did a bit of celebrating and did the podium thing and got to put on the podium pants as well.
You see, as early as 1656, Oliver Cromwell ordered 2,000 Irish children to be taken to Jamaica and sold to English settlers. The extent of Irish immigration to Jamaica was so prolific in the centuries to follow that 25% of Jamaican citizens can claim Irish ancestry, and this includes Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey. So if you never know, now you know. Again, out of many, one people. My fellow Jamaicans, me come for drink milk, but they are cocoa. It is abundantly clear to me that there are people who live foreign and identify as Jamaicans, but you don't have one of these. And while you're entitled to your opinion, one is a set of rascal dunce. So let me set the record straight. Number one, Jamaica is not an African nation. It's not a black country. We identify as an ethnically diverse society. People, please just stop it. Out of many, one people, Jamaicans. We do not hyphenate and we do not encourage separation by race. Number two, this one's mine. This is my granny one. This one is my mom's. And this is grandpa. Yeah, it's hardcover. Grandpa died a long time ago. If you are planning a trip to Jamaica and you don't own one of these, you're going to have to book a return flight from where you came. These are the rules. I'm just laying it down for you. If you go to Jamaica and you don't have one of these, immigration will stamp your passport and give you a set amount of time that you're allowed to stay in Jamaica. And if you overstay your welcome, we put you back on a plane and we send you back. You, not me. You back to the country from which you came.
So this discussion about this Chinese woman, she's Jamaican, but our badass Chinese girl, lady, who feels that she should defend our Chinese roots in Jamaica. Hey, I'm not here to cuss out Miss Chin. That's not my intention. When I listen to what Miss Chin is saying, she have some point. But what I don't agree with Miss Chin with, and Miss Chin, may I tell you, say, me never want really, as I said, come here if have any problem or cuss you out or anything, like what you are going with. But what I can't understand with you is when some of the points you're making that, you know, Jamaican people are not Africans, and that patois is not from the African language. And you're wrong. You understand? I don't know if you had problem in school. You said that they used to mock you. News. Me have news for you. They used to mock me too. And for me, it's obvious that I am of African descent with my skin color and all of that. When you are talking and you're talking about you flip your passport, them and I talk about who born you from who born you. All of my passport, them in my generation, a Jamaican passport, right? I'm in Canada. I have a Canadian passport. But what I did forget to do is take out my blue passport. we may have upstairs. And for your information, being here, we still can acquire our Jamaican passport. Right down in Toronto, there's an office down there where we can acquire our Jamaican passport and being dual citizen. So we don't have any problem. And when you're talking about how if we go to Jamaica, Jamaican government is going to tell us how long to stay in the country. That's not true. When we go to Jamaica, we can buy a open ticket and go to Jamaica and decide when we want to come back a foreign. You never know that? Yes, that's how it works. We can decide if we want to come back or not, and nobody can run we out. You understand? So that's not true. If you hold a foreign passport, yes, you would want to obey by the laws of the passport. You travel as a tourist, go somewhere, whether it's there you come from or not, and you would want to come back because there's duration of time you want to travel. But if I get up right now and I buy a ticket and decide I don't want to come back to Canada, see how many months, nobody can send me back. No go so. You understand? And you know your accent, your fake Jamaican accent, because remember, say you not live a Jamaican either. You're there foreign, right? So if you there foreign, what you are implying that if we go back to Jamaica, Jamaican government can tell us when we stay. It applies to you too. A foreign, you're there. And I can understand where you're coming from, because I have encountered fierce Chinese people, downtown, and not keep shop downtown, or disrespect Jamaican people. And I mean, if you are Jamaican, I'm not here to say you are not Jamaican or not. You were born there. Your parents were born there. That's what you said. But make it clear, Miss Chin, my father never imported my mother. My father never imported my mother. My mother come from Jamaica, and we are African descent. Don't get it wrong. Yes, Jamaican people are African descent. We not afraid. We don't quarrel with nobody. We are okay. We're African and we love Africa. And you cannot, as a born Jamaican Chinese, you cannot dictate to us who we call ourselves. Me never hear nobody say Jamaica is a racially diverse country. I hear that Jamaica is not described as a racially diverse country. Huh? Where you get that from? All your history, them where you dig up and talk about our accent is from Irish people or whatever. And no, none of the Jamaican patois you can find any Chinese language or any Irish language. No, they're all African, derived from African language. And let me tell you something, most of them were made up by the African people in Jamaica. Because, why? When the slaves were dragged to Jamaica to work, you see, the slaves make up their own language so that the English would know when they're talking what they're talking about. So let me tell you something. Word like nyam is a real word, and that's from Africa. It means food, eating. You understand? Uno. You understand? Mean more than one people. It can mean one or two. Yes, uno does stress. Yes, it's Spanish, but uno is used in Nigeria too as a group of people or one person. So nobody get it complicated and act as if we don't have no sense. And the one thing women know say you are really Jamaican is your nasty word and what you have in your mouth. If you want to belong to a place and if you come to a place, what are you cussing out Jamaican people for? And I call we idiots. Just because we're identifying ourselves with our motherland. And that you upset about? You depend news that talk about you are not Chinese. Yeah, what? All your talk say you're not Chinese and I'm looking at you. Me no see nothing else to identify you as. And again, you said your father import a Chinese woman, go get a Chinese woman, forget you as a child. My father never get my mother from nowhere but in a Jamaican. You understand? So if you're mad with somebody and a Jamaican people you're mad with, yeah, you said that then you so mock you. They used to mock me too. They used to mock the Indian people, them call them coolie. Because anybody poop in a class or pass guess in a class, then say them. Everybody get their share of bullying at school. America, Canada, wherever you come from. So that's not an excuse. All you have to do is if you are defending something, you're defend it respectfully and don't cuss out people and call people dongs. You know the sense now? You're really out of order. Alright, so Miss Chin, me done with you. I'm listening to this American brother who are schooling us too, telling us that it's because we live with country and with the abroad, why other people come in and disrespect us. No. I mean, everybody free to go where they want to go. Some of us leave Jamaica for a better life. A lot of my money is worked here and sent back to Jamaica to look after my parents, to send my sister them and my sister them Pitney and brother Pitney them at school. We send home money to Jamaica, and if it wasn't for us who leave Jamaica to send money back to Jamaica, I don't know what Jamaican people life would be. Even let me talk about my people. A lot of my money is worked and I send back dollars to Jamaica so that our economy can be good. So we don't need to be, even if you are an American, you are not a Jamaican and you are an American. You have to be careful of what you are saying too. I don't agree with you saying that if we never leave the country, this wouldn't happen to us. I mean, you the America. What about blacks for Trump? Go talk to them. What about blacks for Trump? All I'm saying is that when all of us are defending our territory and where we come from, we must be respectful. And there are truth in most of the arguments, there are truth in them. Because if I born in Jamaica, to be on Miss Chin side a little bit, I born in Jamaica. I wasn't born in China. I grew up in Jamaica. I go to school in Jamaica. My parents lived in Jamaica. My parents, I mean, she's right. She's Jamaican. The only thing is that me don't know what she really defend. I don't know what she's mad about. Because if she's mad because we are saying, rightfully saying that we are African and that she's mad about, I don't understand her. You understand? But I mean, everybody where you're born, you can't help where you're born. And wherever you're born, you're going to say you're born. There are a lot of Jamaicans who are born in America. Yeah, they say that they're Jamaican and they're American too. Or Canada or England or wherever we come from. Jamaica is a melting pot, but it's not a pot where, you know, everybody are going to say, okay, we are not Jamaican because we are not African, but we come from Jamaica. No, we are African. If we are not sure of where we come from, if none of us are unsure, or any of us are unsure, I'm not unsure. I am of African descent, and I am very proud. I love it, and I am going to say it over and over again, right? So nobody else who were dragged to Jamaica or who are from Jamaica, whether you're Indian, Chinese, you know, English, you know, Russian, Germans, you know, those people that I know, Irish, you know, you cannot come to Jamaica and tell black Jamaicans that we are not Africans. No, I don't see your point.
Yeah, welcome back. Now, this Jamaican lady has a lot to say about this topic of Jamaican racially, Jamaican who are not in Africa, Jamaicans who are not in Jamaica, not Jamaicans. Jamaica is not a Jamaican African nation or African descendant, or Jamaicans, Patois is not for Jamaicans. It's a lot of things, but you have heard what she has said. I don't know if you concur with her. I will not add or reduce something on that because I already talked about this. Tell me in the comment section what you think about this topic, and then we meet on another episode. Peace be with you.